Damon Gilbert Show here on SportsMartialArts.com.
Now, when you got a veteran like this here, I'm going to ask him two more things. Do you think the new era, you've seen a lot of guys now, Mike, in the 2000s, late 2000s, you're a 90s baby like me and a 2000s baby, but do you see the same fight? Do you see the young guys actually wanting to fight like we used to fight? I used to want to knock your head off and vice versa, and we actually would do that to each other.
Correct.
Do you see that with the new generation fighters?
I do see it very rarely. I see a lot of athleticism. I see a lot of great kicking. What I do see is I do see poor technique. I see a lot of hands down with people kicking, which is telling me they're not worrying about countering. They're not worrying about following up. In my day, I'd love for someone to come at me with their hands down because I'm waiting for that leg to come right close enough so I can grab it, turn it to the side, go around it, and I'm gonna blop you. That's all I gotta say. I mean, that is
true.
That's what it was all about.
Google him. That's true. Go Google it. He has blocked many.
Yes, yeah. And if you did see me and Raymond fight tonight, we did scrap a little, and that's what it's about. And I mean, and that's what I like, and that's why I think someone like Raymond is as consistent as he is when he comes out, because he comes out here with determination to not only hit you with some good athletic skills, some good smarts, but he's going to let you know that he hit you. He's going to let you know, and that's what it's all about. And you know, like we talked about Richard Plowden and Anthony Price. These are guys that came out just like myself. 10 years later, took a little break, came out and still dominated. Why? Because they're true fighters. They're not guys that are just coming out with good athleticism. They're smart. They're cunning. And they're going to let you know they're there. So, and if you can't handle it and you're going to crumble, that's what they enjoy. And that's the type of fighter I've been. That's the way I've always been trained. My instructor always used to like hitting me late, beating on me. And it's, you know, it's going to carry over. And it's nothing personal. I'm not trying to cheap shot anybody. This is martial arts. So if you don't want to get hit, I recommend chess, checkers, or anything that there's no contact. But this is what it's about. So.
And you can always be a mathlete. You can be a mathlete. You don't have to do combat. You can be a mathlete. You don't have to do anything contact sport. Now, Mike, I got you here. My last thing for you is you've been around a long time, Mike. Just like me, we're old school guys. Give me 10 of the best fighters you fought, because you fought them all, Mike. No order, Mikey, but give me at least, well, close to 10. Mike, you done fought everybody, Mike Pombeiro.
Man, well.
Let them know all these crazy guys you fought.
Not because Damon's here. Damon.
He's a liar. He's just saying it because I lifted weights today and I did 2 push-ups before this interview.
Damon's one of the only guys. We fought only several times. I haven't beat Damon.
I didn't think he was going to tell you guys that.
I haven't beat Damon, so I got to say that Damon's one of the guys that definitely was one of the toughest guys. Pedro,
he's on my list. Oh, God, Pedro Xavier.
Definitely was a tough guy.
Crazy.
Always.
Pedro.
Right now, Raymond and Jason always give me trouble. Jack is another guy that gives me trouble.
He's a savage.
And then if you want to go back to old school
we'll go back.
guys,
give me your 10. Give me. You still got 5 more.
Anthony Price, Richard Plowden.
My ribs are hurting right now when you said Richard. My ribs hurt.
I'm going to have to say a couple more guys. Whew. I used to have hard times with Jesse Ray. We used to have some battles.
Yeah, some classics.
Me and Jotty had some great times.
Classic battles.
And one more guy, Mafia. Love you. You were the guy that made me who I am today. You were my hardest. You were my hardest fighter. I heard you came back. Maybe we'll see you next year.
I'd pay for that. Mike Pombeiro, Damon Gilbert, John Paul Mitchell, Mike P. Me and Mike P. go way back to the NBL days. Mike is truly one of the best fighters that ever graced this planet. Mike, anything in closing, anything for the critics that don't think that like this is the one fight thing. Mike got lucky today. He might not be back next year. Anything to the critics that don't think Mike Pombeiro is going to come back and dominate next year. Anything to the critics, Mikey.
Well, you know,
there's a lot of haters.
First of all,
there's a lot of haters.
If you do hate me, please.
They hate you sometimes.
Please let me know, because I love to prove people wrong. I love to be told I can't do nothing.
Right.
The more I'm told that, the more I'm going to prove you wrong. So if you think that I can't hang, all I got to say is just make my weight, come into my division, and we can talk about it the way we should talk about it, with hands and feet. And that's it, because you know what? Next year, I'm coming. I'm not going to make it to the Final Four. I'm going to be in the finals all the time. And you know what, Raymond? Watch out, baby.
Zoom in on that. Zoom in on that. Zoom in on that.
Watch out, Raymond.
Look, zoom in on him.
I love you.
He love you, Ray.
But you know, I can't be letting you get too many more W's on me. That ain't gonna be happening. That's all I gotta say. All right. I remember the last time I fought you guys in Charlie Lee's and I took out Jason Tanks and Raymond. That's how it's gonna be next year. I'm gonna be looking for both you guys because I know you top dog, and Damon gonna be back too. So all you guys be ready. I know
I'm gonna be back. If you have a new neck and I can borrow your neck, please send that to DamonGilbert.com, and I'm gonna use your neck and come back next year. But yeah, I'm coming back. Mike P, I'm glad to have you on the show. This is truly a treat. You're looking at one of the best ever. I'm telling you, ever sport karate. Mike Pombeiro, it's been my pleasure. Mikey, welcome back to the team. And this is one of the best ever. Mike P, what?
Peace. Thanks for the love. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, bro. Like old times.
All right, man, you ready to eat?
Hell yeah. Listen.